What up? What up? Happy Aloha Wisdom Wednesday, everybody. I apologize for the delay. We had some technical difficulties, but all is well. Such is life. That's just kind of how it happens. But we are live. We are ready to go. And so, thank you, all of you. Princess, thank you so much. Love you, Chokes. All of you, thank you so much for being patient. I appreciate all of you. Um, we're just gonna bring DJ BilliPino on and we'll get this started, and then when people jump in, we'll go with that. So there he is. That's
Hey,
what's up, and he's got the whole
Hello.
family here. What up? How are you guys?
how are you
I,
guys? He says.
We're doing great. Hi, Don. Nice to see you.
nice to see you too. It's so awesome to have you guys. uh DJ BilliPino, you want to introduce your family to the chat, Ohana?
Yes, this is my wife, Grace. This is my youngest, Madison. And this is Christopher.
Yeah, awesome. And I met all of them. We had lunch over at
Yep.
Liliha Bakery when you guys were here in Hawaii.
Yes, we
That's,
did.
that's super awesome. And so, welcome. I love seeing your family. That's really, really awesome. And so,
All
I know
right.
none of them. Can they hear you guys? They can't hear us, right?
No, not right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you,
Thank you.
kids. All right,
That was
bro.
my surprise for you.
I love it. I love it, man. Thank you so much. Hey, and again, Chat Ohana, we apologize. Happy Aloha Wisdom Wednesday. Welcome, all of you. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are up and ready.
I apologize.
Nah, no worries. No worries, brother. No worries. It's all good. So, DJ BilliPino, it is customary for my guests when they jump on Wisdom Wednesday that the first thing that I'll ask them to do is I'm going to step back and I'm going to have you address the chat room. So, there's a whole bunch of people in there. Go ahead and shout them out, and I'm going to send
All
them to you.
right. Aloha, fam. How are you? Nice to see you. Hey, my princess. How are you? DJ Blade in the house. D1DRU. Rick Ayamoto. How are you? Michelle 805. I see you. Mama Esther, I see you too. Melanie, you. DJ Blade, I already said. How are we doing today? Welcome in, everybody. 3 things I want you to do. I want you to right now, if you're not already, follow Don Famawina for sure. You have to do that. And after that, I want you to host the channel, okay? So your views count here. And after that, follow everybody else in the chat. Thank you.
Right on, brother. Well, thanks for being on the show, man. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries. Worries. Yeah, you guys should have seen us in the background trying to figure all of this stuff out. But it's all good. We are good.
I dressed for the occasion.
I know. I love the Aloha shirt, man. I love it.
Thank you.
So let's get right into this, bro. Mama Esther, mahalo for the host. I appreciate that so much. And then shout out to all you people out here. Miss Brittany is in the house.
Yes, my fam.
Yeah,
My
Miss
Vegas
Brittany.
fam.
Yes. Shout out to our brother DJ Santos live as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Miss Brittany. Yes.
Wouldn't be here without him.
Love it. Love it. Yeah. So if you could share with us, for maybe just a few of the people that are on this channel right now in the chat room that maybe don't know who DJ BilliPino is. Like, where you from? Where'd you grow up? Give us a little background, brother.
Okay, born in San Francisco, raised in Marin County, just across the Golden Gate Bridge.
Well, that's the posh area, Marin County. I've heard
That's
about that place.
right. San Rafael, California. Yes, I grew up in San Rafael, California. Went to San Rafael High School.
Nice.
Yes, used to go to the city for the 18 and under club there in the city, the Palladium. Oh yeah, used to dance there before I became of age.
Nice. And so what's your connection to Hawaii, man? Because I know you used to frequently come here.
We just come. We come there. We have timeshares and things. We go and almost every year if we can, but due to COVID, we didn't get to go too much except for last year.
Yeah.
And that's when we got to meet you.
Yes, sir. Hey, I want to give a really quick shout out. My sister's in the chat room. She's actually lives on the West Coast too, as well, in California. So
hello, sis. Aloha.
So shout out to Twy, and that's my sister right there. And good to see you, Twy. Love you, sister. Yeah. So like when did your DJ like when did you start DJing, man? Like how did that happen for you?
Wow. Way back in the 80s, I used to
Okay.
DJ in Southern California for a little bit with the records, the
Yeah.
vinyl,
Hmm.
and at a restaurant turned disco after 9 o'clock. So it
Nice.
was called Don Jose's in Southern California
Nice.
in Anaheim Hills. Yes. And so I used to DJ there for a little while, and that's when I started my love for music.
And in terms of music, anything specific in terms of genre, your favorite genre, what would it be?
My favorite genre right now is freestyle. I love freestyle.
Nice. Yeah, yeah.
Because I come from more of a dance background. I used to dance professionally, and so that's where I came from. So most of the music I play in my stream is dance music, upbeat, rarely
Nice.
rarely R&B.
Yeah. So you're just like a freestyle head. That's your thing, bro.
This is my head, man.
Yeah.
Freestyle head. Yep.
Nice. Nice. When did you discover Twitch?
Oh gosh, I discovered Twitch. One of my friends of Santos and myself was doing a prom, an online prom,
Okay.
and so we came and we followed him, and that's when I got on to Twitch. But after that, I was still on the other platform, Periscope, calling Periscope. We used to go on Periscope.
Yeah, I've never been on Periscope, and I've heard a lot about Periscope. I know there are a whole bunch of DJs that made the transition when Periscope went down.
They made the switch to Twitch.
They made the switch over to Twitch.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like DJ Santos Live, for example, he was one of them that I
Absolutely.
know that came over from Periscope, and I mean,
And
not that he isn't, but he's a kind of a big deal. Like
he
on
was a
Periscope.
big deal there.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Thousands of people.
Yeah,
Of people.
that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
And
So sorry, go ahead.
yes, and I got to meet Santos from there.
Yeah.
That's where we met. We met in real life in Vegas, and because we go there a lot too.
Yeah, I have yet to meet the infamous DJ Santos, and I'm looking forward to. I might be in Vegas in March. There's a high possibility I'm going to Vegas in March.
In March. Okay.
Yeah, and so hopefully, if I do have time, it's going to be a quick trip though. I'm going to do an event up there, but it might be a turnaround, and hopefully, I can fit my schedule in and actually see Santos live, or maybe just call Santos and like, hey man, come do a set with me at this festival I'm doing. So
yeah,
we'll see. We'll
definitely.
see.
That would be cool. That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Love
That'd
that guy.
dope. Yeah, such a good guy. I love his stuff. I lurk on his channel a lot. I really do. I'm always there, lurking on his channel. When did you jump on Twitch? So you made the switch to Twitch from Periscope. When did that happen?
Gosh, it's been over a year. It's been I've already had my Twitch anniversary and everything. It's been like almost a year and a half or so.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I asked Santos this question, and I'm gonna ask the same thing for you because I know everyone has their own experience.
mm-hmm.
So, pros and cons on what you saw on the Periscope side, as opposed to on the Twitch side. Maybe like the challenges and then the wins. How does it compare?
Gosh, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't. It's because the family here is just like so helpful, and they're willing to help you, and they're, except for a few people like Santos and so on and so forth. They just did their own thing, and they were doing their own thing, just like regular life. People just do their own thing and keep their head down, and it's not like the old days where people used to take you under their wings and help you out and stuff like that.
For sure.
And that's the way
sure.
Twitch is. Yes.
Why do you think it was like that on Periscope? Is it just because that's kind of how the community was kind of built, or that's kind of was the norm for them?
The people were okay. I mean, the people that came in to watch your streams were okay, but and then I wasn't. Of course, I wasn't as well known on Periscope either. I had like maybe 900 something followers at the time.
Yeah.
That it stopped, and also I never got paid, even though that doesn't matter. I never got to turn in my super hearts. They call them super hearts and hearts, and turn for money. So I never got that. I never got a chance to do that before that turned off.
So did Periscope I would assume they had their own levels too, like how Twitch there's affiliate and then there's partner. They had their own levels too as
They,
well.
hmm, that's a good question. No, I don't think so. You'd have to ask Santos that one.
I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, I'm clueless because I have no idea what
It was, it
Periscope is
was,
and how it worked.
it
I have a
was,
general
it's,
idea, but yeah.
yeah, it was fun because it was new to me, and it was
Yeah.
Santos. I got to meet people, and it was good. That's my thing right there. I got to meet people.
Yeah.
I love people. That's me.
Got it. Got it. Santos is saying they have bronze, silver, and gold members.
There you go. I remember
see.
that. Yeah, yeah.
I see. And so, depending on what level, I would assume you would have access to certain things that, like, let's say I'm just assuming that the gold members would have maybe total access and extra things as opposed to a silver and a bronze medal.
That's right. I just
Member.
now I
Yeah.
remember that now. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Santos was definitely a gold member.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he could answer that question again.
Santos is more like platinum.
He was.
That would be him. That would be Santos right there.
I mean, I'm talking within 5 minutes, he had thousands of people in his room.
Wow. That's crazy. Shout out to DJ Curse. Curse is in the house.
DJ
Curse. I don't know. Curse, were you ever on Periscope, bro? Curse? DJ Curse? Because if Curse was, he would be like the mega platinum.
Ollie, my
level.
Kiwi sis.
Yes. Ollie from Aotearoa. Kia ora to you, Ollie. What up, Ollie?
Up to Ollie. Melanie Yu from New York City. My mod. One of my mods.
Melanie, you actually sent me a whisper and asked, like, hey, what's the difference in time from New York to Hawaii? I was like, hey, we're 5 hours behind.
5 hours, yep.
So I know it'll be 10 o'clock for you. I know it's a little bit late. So Melanie, you, thank you so much for hanging out, supporting our brother, DJ BilliPino. Thank you so much.
That's 5150 Clip Fan and Jackie Beats.
And Jackie Beats, all the way from LA, right?
TJ Fillmore, my other mod.
Yes.
Yeah. La Bolita, my other mod. Hello, mods.
Shout out to DJ Manny G. Represent.
Yes.
What up, Manny? What up, man?
One of my new followers. Yep.
Yeah. La Bolita, 8385. Hola.
8385. Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, and that's what I heard. As far as like that's the common comment that I've been getting from those that came over from Periscope to Twitch, where they said the community in itself really was a huge difference in terms of support and how everyone was so helpful. The people just being genuine and just willing to help. DJs just out there like, hey man, let me know if you need some help. You seem, you need emotes and stuff. I know somebody, or I can do some for you. You let me know.
Even in the beginning, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome, man.
It is awesome.
Yeah. So let's say I'm brand new, and I'm a brand new viewer. I'm watching this show, and I've never been on DJ BilliPino's channel yet. What can I expect from jumping on your channel?
Oh wow! My mods will take good care of you. They greet you with love, lots of love, and shout you out, and special shout out where your picture comes up on the screen and everything if you have one. Yep. And DJ Blade says it right there. Body roll redemption.
That's why I highlighted it. Yeah, I heard about this infamous body roll. I have actually seen it several times. And I love it.
62-year-old man, this on the 12th is doing body roll redemption.
I like that.
And loving it.
Right there, DJ Blade, show enough.
Show enough. Right?
We need a demonstration. I love it.
We don't have no music.
I know.
DJ Curse.
Those of you that know DJ Curse, like every time when I see something where DJ Curse posts, when he posts a comment, yeah, I just want you should expect like an echo,
right?
Echo, yeah. Right. But see, I mean, you get like Curse, right? Someone like DJ Curse, world famous from the Beat Junkies, the OG creator of Beat Junkies, has literally traveled the world. Like somebody so dope as him, like this person, so humble,
very humble,
so humble.
Yeah,
So
he was
humble.
one of the only ones that talked to
So
me
humble.
at the
Just like Ice.
at the
So
Twitch
humble.
the Twitch up meet. Yep, when we did the Twitch in Northern California.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, right? And then you have somebody like DJ BilliPino has his body rolls, right? I don't body roll. I don't know sure. I'm not sure if Curse body rolls. He serves churros, though. I do know. But that's what makes it
You
very
dance.
unique
You
because
dance.
because everyone's channel has their own little niche behind it, which makes it very unique to their own style, right? And I've often said this, especially for those that are brand new and starting a Twitch channel, like, hey, what makes me separate myself from everybody else, right? The music is what brings them into your channel, but your personality and the things you bring to your, of who you are, your character is really literally what keeps them there. So,
Well,
yeah,
yes, my love for people rubs off on my mods, and my mods rub off on the chat. Yep, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yes, my body will. Get it, curse.
So so I got a chance to meet your wife and your kids. Again, we had
Absolutely.
lunch over at one of the favorite local spots. In fact, I think I saw Abby in the channel, or no, or I'm thinking of somebody else. It's AJB 411. We had lunch there at the same place. But how long have you guys been married?
We have been married since 2010, so 11 years, going on 12 this year,
When's your anniversary?
on November 27th.
When's your wife's birthday?
September 4th. Are you testing me?
I
Mashup Mike. We are going to Maui this year.
Nice. But what's the saying? Like you only forget your anniversary and your spouse's birthday once.
Once.
For some of us, several times.
Never again. Oh, hell, shout out to Bella. Hello, Bella. Never met Bella.
Yeah, you will soon. Yeah.
Cool. Look forward to it.
And then your children. I'm sorry for the ages of your kids.
My son is going to be 10 in April. He's 9 right now.
Nice.
4th grade. And Madison, she is just turned 7 in January.
Nice. Awesome.
Yep.
Very, very cool.
And I got more. Got lots more kids.
So how often do you stream?
Oh, I stream Monday through Fridays.
Yeah.
For a couple hours a day. And then Wednesdays are my long day. I stream in the morning, and then at night with Raid Train with DJ Santos Live and everybody else, which I'm going to be going to right after this.
Nice. Awesome. And so like your streams, how long do they run for? Are you that type of streamer where are you like the marathon streamers?
Nope.
Or are you like I'm like 2 hours and I'm done?
Yep. That's it. Because, for one, it start my time that when I used to be on at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, it interfered with my wife and the kids and stuff like that. So I moved it to 11 while everybody's at school and my wife's at work, and get it done by the time she gets home.
Well, yeah. So speaking of that, right, just being able to balance everything, right? You have kids, of course, catering to the spouse, and as a streamer, like I know sometimes the challenge is keeping a consistent schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and then sometimes you kind of have to move things. And like, how has that been for you? Has it been more positive as opposed to challenging? Because some guys have challenges behind that. How has that been for you?
For me, it's been fairly smooth. Moving a couple of hours earlier, started out slow, but it picked up pretty quick.
Yeah.
And I try so hard to go into other people's streams and shout myself out sometimes if I have to, and just trying. That's my main thing. When you asked me the question when we met, if I wanted to become partner or something like that, I said no, which I don't, unless I could keep doing what I'm doing the way I'm doing it. And if it comes that way, then cool.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just rather have a lot of people come in through and have a good time in my stream, and then I'm outie.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this question: when you're streaming, are you happy?
I'm most happy.
That's all that matters.
Absolutely.
Seriously, if
Yep.
you're happy and you enjoy what you're doing, like that's really what matters. Why? Because it also shows on the stream.
Big jump.
Yeah, it shows. Like if right, and it's awesome because the chat, like they can tell and they know, like if something is going, if something's up, and maybe you're a little bit off of your game, they can tell.
So yeah, Melanie asked me, "What's wrong with you today?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. That's the awesome part, right? And I love being able to have that relationship with I call them the loyals because they keep coming back to your channel and they know you. They seem to like, maybe they haven't met you physically, but because they're there every time you go live, you feel like you've known them for a long, long time. Spiritually, I always believe like spiritually we're connected in some way, shape, or
Hmm.
form. Right. And then when we finally meet, like how we met back when you were here, and of course in the Oakland meetup,
Yep.
we meet, it's like just completing
Couple weeks later.
that cycle. Yeah, a couple weeks later. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Surprise.
yeah. Awesome, man.
Thank you, Santos. You're late. Quentin Tarantino, you're late.
Nah, you're right on time, bro. It's
Perfect.
Hawaiian. You're
Perfect
on
time.
Hawaiian time, man. Hawaiian time. It's all good.
It's okay. He's got an excuse. He's Filipino.
Yeah, I love it. Curse.
Built in. Built in. Go to bed with what? Wisdom.
Curse is on something tonight. I
Dijon
think
Mustard, what's up?
Mustard's in the house.
Yo. Put that stuff on your sandwich.
Um, Maybe favorite memory, most memorable memories on Twitch for you.
For me, helping Santos get going when he came over, he made the switch.
Yeah.
Helping him, that's one of my favorite things to do. And Maya Makalea and myself modding in his, working as a team, trying to get him, going, getting a lot of it's pretty easy to do because he's so talented. But yes, that, and also my mod Labalita, she wrote something one day in the chat, and it made me. I said, "Wow!" So that was cool. So I sent it out. It was out I sent it out to a bunch of people, even you. I think I sent it.
Yeah.
So yes, that was very cool, and that's one of the reasons why I definitely do what I do.
Yeah. Well, TJ Fillmore says, "Oh man, I thought he was meeting me."
Yep, exactly, TJ. I haven't met you. I haven't met you yet in person in real life, but we are. He helps me out tremendously. Matter of fact, I finally got some animated emotes today.
Nice.
So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Father Damien, how are you?
Shout out to Father Damien up in Canada. Good to see you, Father. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Top 3 favorite emotes for you, aside from yours.
I think emotes. God, my favorite emotes. We got a new one from here. Let me just put them out there. Hey, of course, we have a new one here. This is for my raid train tonight. Got a new one here. See, put that one out there. The night train. That's one. That's a new one. This is kind of funny. This is a funny one here. This is a fat Spider-Man doing the body roll.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And I like yours. That this one. This is one of my favorite ones I use all the time.
Nice. The hug one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Use that one. I'll use that one a lot.
Nice. Thank you. Here's one of my more recent favorite emote. It comes from DJ Remark, and I was playing a Stevie Wonder song, and this is Remark's emote. Freaking remark.
Look at that.
Hilarious.
That's
Hilarious.
funny.
It's hilarious. Remark. It's so funny, but it's not funny. um
That is funny.
so like do you do
That's dark humor.
it is. Hey, Missy, how are you? I know, right, Missy? That's totally remark. So I can't wait for him to come back to be on the show. We have to reschedule him. He caught COVID, and so I know he's feeling much better because he's streaming. So I think we're having him on, hopefully coming up very soon. Very soon. Yeah, Father Damien, that's a cool one too. Yeah, Chrissy Forums, that's one of her favorite ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Abby, good to see you, Abby.
Hello, Abby 543.
Yes, Abby, good to see you. So do you do mobile events, or like do you do radio? Have you done radio
Nope.
work or club work?
Nothing. No.
Okay, strictly online, just
Yep.
strictly. Yeah.
Yep. That's that. Yeah. That would take away from my family.
Yeah.
I do enough here right now, which is cool. I
Yeah.
get to see people every day, different people from all over the world, and meet like Ollie all the way up in New Zealand, my Kiwi sis.
Yeah.
And then all the way to Alaska, Northern Africa. So
Yeah.
all over the place. It's really cool to meet lots of people, and that's my thing right there. Love people. That's my wisdom for Wednesday. Love people.
Nice. Shucks, I just lost my train of thought. Jeez, what was I going to ask you? I had it right there too.
I probably messed you up.
It'll come back to me.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, when you meet Don Famawina in person, dude is big. I thought I'm a big guy, right? But when I met him, dang.
Nah.
What's up?
So like to hug people. I'm huggable.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm huggable. You see this emote right here? This
Very
best
nice guy daw.
Thank you.
Very
yo.
nice guy.
Oh
my gosh.
My wife's
you're
a
so
very nice guy.
Thank you. So sweet.
wife.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So this best vibes emote actually came from Princess, one of my mods.
I like that.
So it was actually one of my very first emotes that I had, and she actually said, "Hey, change this and put best vibes." I was like, "Oh my gosh." And I've been
Perfect.
very, very fortunate and so blessed that it's actually, I see it throughout the Twitch streets a lot of people. There's actually somebody else that actually uses the same emote. I guess they did their own version of it. It's a little skinnier one, but yeah. Speaking of skinny, Big John's in the house.
Yo.
Congratulations to our brother Big John, who's no longer that big. We should call him Lil John. He lost over 100 pounds. I just want to let him know I found it.
Yes.
You're welcome. Yeah.
You found it. You and me both.
No kidding. No kidding. Oh, jeez.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great. Congratulations,
Yeah,
Big
John. Hey, keep inspiring people, John. That's just what you're doing, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Got
Keep inspiring everybody else.
Got to meet him a couple of weeks later too.
Yeah.
After the other Northern California meetup, we met up in Vallejo.
Yeah. I actually know where Vallejo is. Right by Fairfield.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. V-Town. Represent. Yeah.
Valley Joe.
Awesome. Shout out to Flip the Beats, all out of the 702.
Vegas in the house.
Yeah. Lang Louis here. Hey, Lang Louis. How are you? Good to see you.
Jersey. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Lang Louis.
I like saying her name. Chica Chula.
Oh.
Usually with the echo. It's like, Chica Chula.
I don't have an echo yet.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Ask Curse, he can show you.
Oh, yeah. Bitty. What?
Yeah, he can. He can show you. So you're streaming tonight. You're part of a Ray Train.
Yep.
But aside from that, you have a regular schedule. I'm not sure if I asked you that. I'm sorry if I did.
Monday through Friday,
Okay.
11, except for Tuesdays at 10, because somebody needed to change their schedule. So I ended up being at 10 o'clock instead of at 11.
Got it.
So, yep.
Oh, great question. So, La Bolita, 8385. What is one struggle for both of you that being virtual poses? I'll have you go first, my friend.
You have me go first. Dang, I was going to copy yours. Virtual. You can't see the faces when you're talking to the people in the room. I'd like to. That would be cool. Somehow see the faces while you're talking. Everybody's live in the room while you're
Yeah.
DJ, which has been done before, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, they use Discord, right? They'll jump
Yeah.
on Discord, and then that's kind of
Discord.
how they'll be able to see each other.
Also, yeah, yep,
Yeah.
that one. Yep. And now people are starting to DJ on TikTok.
Yeah, I see. I'm seeing a lot of that. So I know what's his name. Nico Blitz is jumping on TikTok. I see a lot of his content slowly getting out there. DJ Lyrics. I don't know if you know DJ
Yep.
Lyrics.
Yep.
So he does a live.
Yep.
He does a lot of live
He was on our
spots.
raid train last week. Yep.
Nice. Yeah. I love that guy. Great guy. So yeah, his stuff is kind of blowing up on TikTok. So I'm noticing that because I actually asked him. I was like, hey, what is the qualifications that you need to do a live set on TikTok?
1,000 followers.
All you need is 1,000 followers.
Yep.
Right. And I'm realizing on TikTok, I mean, just putting up some basic content, you'd be able to hit those 1,000 followers fairly quickly, from what I heard. Here's the challenge, though. And like as a Twitch partner, we are restricted in doing certain things that we cannot do outside. For example, we only can stream on Twitch.
Right.
If we get caught streaming on other platforms, it could jeopardize our checkmark status.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I used to jump on Facebook and do like quick sets for like 20, 30 minutes and jump out. But then I mean, shout out to my brother, what's his name? Oh, jeez. I'm just not what's his name? He streams every morning. He gives out donuts, not churros,
Alpha
but he gives
Music.
Alpha Music. Thank you. Alpha actually sends me a text. He's like, "Hey, bro, just want to let you know, Twitch does kind of frowns upon." I'm like, "Oh man, I didn't even know that." He goes, "Yeah, it's in the fine print. Yeah, because I'm not going to read the fine print." So I was like, "That's why I have you, Alpha. You read the fine print and you tell me and you let me know." But yeah, so yeah, we're very restricted in terms of where we can stream. So that's one of the. Sorry, go ahead.
That's not the reason why I don't want to be a partner, but I just want to. If I could do it, like I said, if I could do it within my schedule, then cool, definitely. But
yeah, I think you can do it within your schedule. It's just being able to hook up and connect with the right people to get the numbers in, because it's a numbers game. When you decide to push for a partner, I can tell you, it is a lot of work. It is tiring. You some days you're like, oh man, like really another day. Like ask Curse, like man, I watched him go through his journey. Like same here, like because I work midnights. I'd get off work at like 7, and some mornings, Alpha Music is like, hey man, I gotta jump off earlier, and I'd like to raid you. Can you like jump on? And so I jump on, and I'd be up for 18 hours. So
can't do it.
Yeah. So it just depends. Again, if really that's
Teresa,
what you want to do. So yeah.
Hey Teresa, how are you? ¿Cómo estás?
Teresa, aka Munchies.
Yes,
Hola.
that's TJ
¿Cómo
Fillmore's.
estás?
That's TJ Fillmore's wife.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Body roll time. Give me a few minutes. I'll be on stream at 8 o'clock.
There you go. So you're jumping on at 8. Is that what it is for you? Okay. Yeah, I know it's getting closer. And I know you need to set up. And I know you mentioned it earlier, but any other like words of advice, any tough words of wisdom, favorite quote that you'd like to share and leave with us before you bounce?
Words of advice. Just like I said before, love people, and because that's what we're supposed to do. Yes, not everybody you're gonna love the same, but just kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. That's what I do. That's my words of wisdom for sure. That's what I do every day, no matter who it is, even Warrior Pride. Oh, sorry. What's up, Warrior Pride?
I would often say that to my mom. Mom, let's just kill him with kindness. She's like, nah, I'm gonna just slap him with hatred. Like, come on, Mom. So you're on tonight at 8.
Yep.
You'll be on tonight, and then you'll be back on tomorrow. Is that correct?
Tomorrow morning, 11. Yep.
11 o'clock. So, which is 9 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time,
Yes, sir.
which is, I'm trying to do the math there, which is 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think I covered it. And if you're from the ANZ, Australia, New Zealand, that's sometime tomorrow.
Sometime.
Sometime. Awesome, bro. Hey, let me turn it right back to you really quick to the chat room. Address everybody, and then you can bounce because I know you got to set up. So
No problem. All right, Moni Love. Oh, one of my new followers, Donna. How are you? Big Rob 206 in that building. D1DRU coming up next, y'all. Don't miss it. Princess, my princess. How are you? Father Damien. I haven't talked to you before, but you were in what's his name? Marty's room. I've seen you in there a lot. Who is that? TJ Fillmore. Lang Louis Sis from New Jersey. Coach, what's up, Coach? Quentin, how are you? Nancy Nakamura, how are you? Hugs, sis, hugs. DJ Blade in the building. He's on after me. DJ Blade's on after me.
Nice. Awesome.
Tonight.
Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Best of everything to you and your Ohana, your beautiful wife, your awesome, wonderful children, bro. And like with anything, and you already know this, anything you need, any support, just give me a holler, man. I got you, brother.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate everything you do for the community of Twitch.
Yeah. So enjoy your set. Have a great set. Sorry we can't be there, but enjoy the raid and give my best to everyone out there.
You enjoy D1DRU and his wife.
I will.
Say hello to him for me too. I can say hello to him.
Yeah, you can say hello to him. What I really want to do is actually rub his bald head. That's really what I want to do the next time I meet him.
I don't have that. I got plenty hair.
All right, man. Bill, love you, brother. You have a good
Thanks
one.
for having
DJ
me. Thanks for
BilliPino.
having me.
Love you, brother. All right, take care.
Love you too.
Aloha.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Once again, Chat Ohana. Shout out to the one and only DJ BilliPino out in the Bay Area. Shout out to his wife and his children. Thank you so much. But I'm gonna keep this rolling. And really quick, just FYI, if you don't follow me on social media, on Facebook, I didn't put it on IG. I just left it on Facebook. I was just been very, very exhausted. It's been an exhausting 24 hours for me and my family. Those of you that see my wife, she jumps on channel every once in a while. My sweet wife Bella. We had an unexpected passing away. My father-in-law was over at the beach swimming, and over with my nephew, and he actually collapsed near the showers. And when the ambulance were able to get a pulse, they took him to the hospital, which was like literally 2 minutes away. He didn't make it. And so if you could keep my Ohana in your prayers, we'd really appreciate it. This Wisdom Wednesday tonight, I needed to be on for several things. Number one, I wanted to keep my commitment to DJ BilliPino and also to D1DRU and his beautiful wife. Number two, for me, this kind of helps me cope with what's going on because I get to connect and still be with my chat Ohana and all of you here. Not looking for sympathy. That's not what I'm asking for. All I'm asking for is some prayers of healing and condolences, but just know that the love is felt. It's been felt since the last 24 hours, and I appreciate all of you. To my mods, I love you guys so much. Thank you for always holding it down. And if this is the first time that you're visiting this channel, aloha to you. Thank you so much for being here and supporting your favorite streamer, your DJ. And so I just wanted to share that with you. Just kind of do a really quick shout out to my father-in-law, who has helped me and mold me to be the man I am today because of him. I appreciate him so much. And so thank you, all of you. But without further ado, let me bring in this power couple who's been one of my favorite people. I was able to meet them and get a chance to sit down and chat with the two of them. Beautiful human beings. And so chat Ohana, do me a favor, and let's welcome D1 and Mrs. D1DRU. What up?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's crack-a-lackin'?
You didn't turn it on.
Yep, she's on. I can hear her.
Hi.
Yeah, she's on. So first of all, why are you asking her if she's on? Because she knows when she's on. Don't you ever ask a woman if she's on?
My bad.
The real question is, do you turn her on? Obviously, if you gotta ask, you already know the answer. Is
Wow.
Is it on? I don't know, Drew.
We're going
Is
there.
it on? Is it on for you, Drew?
Are we on tonight?
Oh, you
I
tell
don't
me.
know.
Are
You
we
might
on?
need to drink some more with me.
Okay.
See, Drew,
Okay.
and that's when you respond, baby, it's always on. Except when it's
It's
off.
always on. It's always
When it's
on.
off.
Oh, Lord.
Now it's off.
Look what you
man.
done started, Don.
We went from sad to like happy Bastos.
Yes, happy Bastos. Wow.
Like hella Bastos.
Oh
Like,
man.
wow, what a transition.
Yes.
Love it.
Awesome. So, you know what? Let me step back and I have you address the chat and let me get a chance to drink this water. So,
Do your
turn.
thing, man. Do your
Yes,
thing.
sir. Yes, thank you.
What's up, Chad Ohana? This is D1DRU and Mrs. D1. Mrs. D1's name is Lori, if you didn't know. So, what's up? I see you, Shalim. Mama Esther, Sister Donna, Clutch. What's up, Clutch? Melanie U, Queen Bee Net, Salty Nuts. Yo, is Salty Nuts? Isn't he in Hawaii right
He
now?
is in Hawaii right now.
What?
Salty Nuts is in Hawaii.
Salty
right now.
Nuts is in Hawaii.
So he should change his name to Salty Macadamia Nuts.
Salty
Oh,
Mac Nuts.
Salty Mac Nuts.
I like that better.
Salty Mac Nuts.
Oh man, here we go.
He's like, I am.
I am. Yes. DVS Flip, what's up? That's you know what? Big ups to DVS Flip, just make an affiliate.
Nice.
And you know, one of the things that we've been working on, especially us as a couple, is helping others that have come into our stream that said, "Hey, what can we do to start streaming, or how can I start streaming?" You know, and DVS Flip was one of those people that we kind of guided and helped. So that's one of the things that I like about Twitch right now, and what I'm focused on is building community and helping people get to that next goal of theirs. Doesn't have to be partner, doesn't have to be affiliate, but what's your immediate goal? Let's get you there.
Yeah, and BilliPino and I talked about that earlier, right? It's just
Right.
It's the Twitch community that has been so freaking amazing, which is why I firmly believe why, even though things are opening up in terms of like, pandemic restrictions, except if you're in Canada, even though things are opening up, like the Twitch community will always come back. Right.
Absolutely.
Like people will
Absolutely.
go leave and they'll do their things, right? Like things are opening up, they'll go out and do their families, but they'll always come back to Twitch and they'll always pop in and they'll be like, hey, one of my favorite streamers are on. Hey, D1DRU's on. I'm gonna just jump in and say hello really quick, or just spend some time and hang out. And it's props to not just the viewers and the mods, but also to the DJs that created
Right.
this community. Because like
Absolutely.
so have you ever been on Periscope, bro?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
So, just a real quick and dirty, it was really Twitch that brought me back into the world of DJing. I know on our last Wisdom Wednesday with Big John,
Yeah.
I alluded to, I retired out of being a radio DJ, club DJ, mobile DJ. I retired like 4 times, man.
Wow.
And it was not because I didn't love the music. I didn't like the I guess the people that were around at the time.
Well, I disagree. It's
promoters.
not that. You retired 4 times because you're Filipino.
True.
Wow, that is true. That's probably true too. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Damn. Wow. But and after doing the shows with John, we started on Zoom and then we brought it here to Twitch by way of Theo.
Yeah.
I really got out of my shell. I got out of my DJ shell, and
Okay.
that's one of the things that I'm encouraging, like the young streamers that have come my way and asked for a little bit help. Hey, get out of your DJ shell. You're no longer a DJ. This is a different world. right?
Well, yeah,
So
and you're absolutely right, though, and that's one of the things that, like, the moment, because I had to understand that, right?
yeah,
And I'm sure you and I and most DJs that jumped online and started streaming went in with the thought process of, I'm gonna just play some music, I'm gonna show my skills just a little bit, and then realizing, oh, if the idea, and I say this so many times during my Wisdom Wednesday, if the idea is to grow a community where you want more people to watch you and have more followers and viewers, right? And let's just be clear, it's not about the followers. It's about those that come and jump on your channel every time you click live. But if the idea is that, then it's much more than you just being a DJ, right?
absolutely,
One of my mentors taught me, like, the moment you realize that when you jump online, when you understand that you are no longer a DJ, you're a streamer, that will make the world of a difference. Because those are two different things, right?
absolutely,
Because you're not just
absolutely,
a DJ. Like, when you're streaming, there's all these different roles that encompasses as a streamer. You become, like, you're literally an entertainer, right? You can
right,
be from an entertainer in terms of being funny, a comedian. Of course, you're gonna play your music and show your skills. You become an MC, whether you like it or not, right?
yep,
Then sometimes you also become a therapist.
oh yeah,
Sometimes you become like this, right? You become like a clergy. Like, you're just talking about things that happen. Like, again, like with the passing with my father-in-law. That's life. Shit
yeah,
happens. It
right,
happens. The key thing behind that is, okay, this happened. Now what? What are we gonna
right,
do? Right? What are we gonna
yeah,
do? That's the beauty of it. And then the best part of it is you have total control of it because it's your channel. You decide what you
absolutely,
want to
yeah,
do. Totally up to
yeah,
you. Yeah.
yep. No, that's exactly it. And I'm finding my way in this world now to where it's not just about DJ skill, you know. I'm not the best DJ in the world, but I'm trying to focus more on engagement,
Did you
you
say
know.
focus? You just said
Focus.
focus.
I
Oh,
said
okay.
focus,
Like
focus.
my shirt.
Like
It's
the
like
shirt.
my
It's
shirt.
like
See?
Like your
focus.
shirt.
Focus.
Yes. Yeah. I want a shirt, by the way.
Yeah. That's we
I'll
got
hook
you.
you
We
up.
got you, brother. We got you.
Love you guys. Thank you.
But yeah, that's pretty much what we're building on this side. I
I love it.
believe in the family and I believe in community because I've always said that if you didn't have family, you don't have any foundation to do anything else.
Well, yeah,
So
because the
and
family is the foundation.
that's it. And if you don't have that, you don't have that basis in your chat or in your channel. That family, those people that come in day out, that are gonna be there. That's your family. That's your foundation. That's the ones that know you. That's the ones that, like you said, they'll know when something's off with you.
Yep.
They're gonna read you right away and say,
Oh
"Hey,
yeah.
what's wrong? What's up? You don't look the same today. What's
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah.
so quiet? Why
Right.
this? Why
Right.
that?" They're gonna
Right.
know. They're gonna know. That's your family.
Yeah.
So I'm focused on building more family, and I believe it helps because you know when we get to that time and place where COVID is at least on the back burner and we're starting to gather in bigger groups. Now I can hug my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to, and that's what I'm looking forward to build. So yeah, I'll get off my soapbox, man.
No, 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 totally, no, nah, bro, totally, no, I totally, yeah, absolutely, man, like for real, bro. So let me, I'm gonna get a little bit personal because I have
Oh,
both of you on. So, like, how did y'all meet?
Oh boy.
you want to tell this one?
I
Yeah.
can start.
Okay, you
Okay,
start.
you start. You start.
So I had hired this payroll manager at my old company. She was a Filipino chick, and her and I became really close friends. Her husband was into race cars at the time, and my brother was into, fixing up his Honda Accord and making it faster. So he was into racing also. So he hooked up with her husband. They hosted a Labor Day barbecue one day, and my brother didn't want to go by himself. So he told me to go with them, and I'm like, okay, but I don't want to stay long because I don't know anybody there, and I just don't want to go. But I'll go with you. So I went with him. So an hour later, some dude walks in at the time, I was really into guys on sport bikes. I just thought that they were really hot. Like, they look hot on sport bike. Like, their gear, their jacket, their helmet, the gloves, the boots. Like, I thought that was hot, right? So this guy at the time was riding a sport bike, a Honda 600RR.
Yeah.
See, I know what's up.
Okay.
So he walks in with all his gear, holding his helmet like he's big shit, you know.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Is this family show?
It doesn't matter. You speak your mind, girl. You speak your mind.
Wow.
So he walks in, and I asked my friend, my coworker, "Hey, who's that?" And she goes, "Oh, that's just Drew." Okay, that's just Drew. Go ahead. You can.
Okay,
continue.
so I walk in and I'm like, okay, I see my brother-in-law, Mike, right, sitting with this lady, which is Lori. And I'm like, oh, that must be his girlfriend. So I didn't pay any attention, man. I just walked in, did my thing, you know. Dressed up as a full Power Ranger, you know, helmet. You know,
Well, let me ask
sport
you
bike.
this. Wait, hold on. Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Since you said- Were you the Purple Ranger?
No,
He was the Red Ranger.
I was the Red
Oh, you
Ranger.
were the
So
Red Ranger.
John, Big John knows this. I don't usually wear red. I just it's one of those things that in my eyes doesn't gel right with me. The red color. It's kind of like it's a pissed off color for me.
So are you saying you like blue? You claim blue?
Ah, here we go. Here we go.
It was
So-
actually pink.
It was yeah, it was
hot pink.
fuchsia, you know.
We'll go with hot pink.
So my color scheme on the bike, you know, it's an all blacked out bike, and then all the two accent pieces, which were the double R, were in red. So naturally, for any sport bike rider, you tend to pick up the accent colors and put it on your gear, you know. So my helmet's all black and red, or was I wearing a snake? I was wearing a snake, huh? So I was wearing a snake helmet, but the rest of the gear is all black and red. So I look like a Power Ranger, you know.
Nice.
So let's fast forward.
Okay.
So the barbecue ends. We don't talk, nothing. But I'm still digging him. So I go back to work. My coworker friend, you know, I go into her cubicle and I'm like, "Hey, so what's up with that guy Drew, the one that rides the motorcycle?" And she goes, "Oh, why? You want to be his friend?" I said, "Yeah, sure." She goes, "Well, he's on Friendster." Friendster.
Wow.
So she pulls up her Friendster. I add him on Friendster. I message him. I give him my number. And then it just kind of goes from there.
Nice.
I big timer for a minute, you know, like ghost her a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
You hella lie. You lie.
You ghosted her for like 2 hours.
For 2 hours.
Hey, what's up,
I'm
boy?
like, oh.
Hey, so
man.
yeah, what's up?
No, and then after that, we just kind of started going out all the time. Like, he was still in his senior year in college at San Francisco State University.
Broke.
Yeah, he was broke.
Hella
And I
broke.
was working full time. Had just finished college.
Where did you take him to dinner?
Oh.
Where did we go?
One of the first dates was Hooters.
Yeah, Hooters in the city.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. But
She was
you know,
she was cool with that, Drew. She was cool with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally cool.
That would seal the
Totally.
deal for me too, right there.
It's like, hey, you know, this is pretty badass.
Yeah, we just kind of took off from there and started going to clubs, going to Starbucks, you know, after work. I would meet him when he gets off school, meet at Starbucks. On the weekends, we would go to the movies. And then, of course, we would ride on his motorcycle.
Of course.
I would ride on the back. I eventually got my own helmet and my own gear. And yeah, that was really hot.
That's dope. Did he have hair back then? Did he have hair
No.
back then? No,
No.
he's been like that all this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did grow it out. I did grow it out. Remember, I
Yeah,
grew
he
it out.
did grow his hair out during COVID in 2020. Yeah, that's not a good look for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you did grow your hair out and you let it go, you'd have to change your name from D1DRU to D1Dread.
Yeah. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. Oh man.
You know, he has an alter name that just came up
Oh,
in the past 2 weeks on his
What?
stream.
there's
Yeah.
a new name
Please
that came
share.
out.
Please
D1 Drunk.
share. D1 Drunk. Yeah,
D1 drunk.
yeah, I can attest to that.
Yeah. That guy. Be careful with that guy. D1 drunk.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so that's our story, and we just kind of we dated for 2 years. I would say, like, about a year into our relationship, we just started talking about marriage and just, you know, casually talking about, do you think you could see yourself married to me? How many kids do you want? You know, we would always talk about that kind of stuff. And within the next year, we started planning our wedding,
Nice.
and I think it was like within less than 2 years we were married. Like,
Yeah.
we
Right.
met in September 2003. We got married July 2005.
Yep.
Nice. July when? When's your anniversary?
July
July
30th.
No way.
Wait, what'd you say?
July 30th.
Oh, okay, just
did.
checking.
Yeah, he went like this. July 30th.
2030th.
Just checking.
Man, I'm gonna get beat up pretty soon, man.
So
Like,
how many
when-
years we've been how many
Oh,
years
damn.
we've been
Here
together?
we go. Inquisition time.
How many
Yeah.
years? How many years we've been together?
We're going on 17 years.
Okay, good job.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I feel the heat, bro.
That answer almost sounded like a question. It was like, we're
Yeah.
going on 17 years.
Are you sure?
Going on 17 years.
Why are you giving me the evil eye though?
I'm not giving you an evil eye. I'm not giving you an eye. Give you no eye. I'm not looking.
He's losing focus. He's losing
I'm
focus.
losing my focus.
So was there a whole proposal plan, everything for you? Like, did you do that, or was it a little bit more simpler?
Like I said, we just really kind of talked about it all. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? We just kind of talked about it, you know, all the time after we were together for 1 year. And okay, I'll let you tell the story. So the story is his best friend since 7th grade, his wife and I became really good friends, and her mom worked at this jewelry shop. So since we were always talking about, you know, getting married and stuff, you know, I told him, I was like, well, I need a ring. And being how he is, he was like, okay, well, go ahead, go pick your ring. Go get whatever you want. So I go with my my friend. We go to her mom's store. I pick out the ring that I want. I come back to the house where Drew and his best friend are at, and they're sitting on the couch eating corned beef. So I show him the ring that I picked. I'm like, look at the ring that I picked. Isn't it cool? Do you like it? And this is the ring that I got for you. Go ahead. I'll let you take it on.
And so I load my mouth full of corned beef and rice. And, you know, I just look at her and say, "Will you marry me?" With a mouth full of corned beef and rice. So that was the proposal.
I like that. I like that. Very different.
Oh, yeah. No one's going to do that.
And to this day, he loves my corned beef.
Oh, yeah.
See that?
That-
Saw that, man.
There's no corned beef that's better to me, man. You know,
Yeah.
if it's not made by my wife, forget it. I don't want it. You know.
Dope. So I love it. How it's interesting where it started off. So from Hooters to corned beef. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Simple, man. I'm a simple man, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's it. See, and that's the thing, right? Like, if women could understand how simple creatures we are, we're very simple. Doesn't take that much to entertain us. Doesn't
No.
it take that much to make us happy. We're very simple. Right?
That's it.
Like when
Yeah.
you guys ask us, what are we thinking? And we tell you nothing. We literally
are thinking
literally,
nothing.
eh, like there's like if you could see a picture in our head, it would be just blank space. I know for you women, you're like, that is impossible. And you know why? Because you're females. You don't understand. Like when it itches, we're gonna scratch. That's just how it is.
And I
Sorry,
think
go ahead.
for
Go ahead, Lex.
I think for us as females, when we're asked what's wrong and we say nothing,
Yeah, we
there
know
it's really something.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, it's
of course.
something.
Yeah,
So
which is why
when we reverse it and ask you guys what's wrong and you say nothing,
it's
you're
literally
lying.
nothing. It's literally nothing.
It's literally nothing, but
Yeah.
to them
Right.
is you're lying. You're holding back.
Yeah, because
Well, I'm not holding anything
right,
back.
and because when we ask them like, "Hey, like, what's wrong?" and if you say nothing, we will take it as face value. Oh, really? Even if we know something's wrong, like, what's wrong?
Right.
Nothing. Got it. And then, like, really?
And
Is that
then
all
we
it
get
is?
mad.
Yeah, that's
Is
all
that
it is. You're
Like, really?
insensitive.
Like, I just told you nothing, and you're gonna walk away from me like that? How
And then we get
insensitive
mad.
are you? And I'm like, didn't you just say nothing? Like, what part of nothing do we not understand? Like, yeah, I don't know how to explain to you anymore. Like, then say something's wrong. Tell us.
Right?
Tell us.
Mash up, Mike.
Simple creatures. Simple.
Mash up, Mike. I like that. Nothing equals the apocalypse is about to start.
That's a good one, Mike.
That is.
Oh man.
That man right there has a lot of marriage knowledge.
Love it.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
Women don't understand women.
Oh man.
Crazy. I don't know if I asked you guys this. Children, you have children.
Yes.
You guys, how many
We have-
ages?
We have 2 kids. We have a 15-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son.
Awesome. So your 15 is a sophomore.
She's
Correct.
a sophomore.
Yep.
So she's a sophomore. And then your 12-year-old is a seventh grader.
7th grader.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Crazy. So the older one, plans after high school, college, what's the goal, or still trying to figure it out?
I think, she's opened up to me a little bit, and she's told me she wants to go to San Diego State for college.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Or go to SF State, where I went,
Oh.
San Francisco State.
Yeah.
And I asked her, well, what do you really want to do? And she's like, I'm thinking nursing. And I was like, wow, that's very Filipino of you.
That's very like really, babe? Really? You're just gonna confirm the stereotype?
Yeah. You're just going to keep this going.
Yeah. You should.
Well, your mom and dad are both nurses.
Yes, they are.
Yes. See, that's me. Like,
Yes,
thank
they
you,
are.
babe, for keeping on the legacy. I love
Right.
you.
Yes,
I love you.
I love you. Oh, man.
I think we're getting rated.
Are we getting rated?
Oh, shoot.
DJ Jim Sounds.
Oh,
What up,
yes.
DJ? If you can help me with the Raiders coming
Yes,
in.
yes.
I don't mean to. Jim Sounds is in the house. What up, Jim? Thank you for the raid, bro. Wow, so kind. Thank you.
What's up, Jim Sounds?
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, all of you. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. We got the one and only D1 and Mrs. D1DRU.
Jojo Love, I see you.
Nancy 1913. Aloha to you. DJ Vet. What up, DJ Vet is in the house. You guys know DJ Vet? That
I
is
do.
yeah. So DJ Vet all out in Florida. Miami.
I have ran across DJ Vet.
Yeah.
How about you?
No, I haven't.
Lori has
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. You know BB Joy?
BB
Yes,
Joy,
of
that's my
course.
DJ Vet.
girl.
That's DJ Vet and BB Joy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually had lunch. I had lunch or dinner with them. I went to when I was in Fort Lauderdale. I went down and watched the Miami Dolphins game, and then I actually met up with BB Joy guys, and we had some dinner. So super nice, beautiful
Awesome,
family,
awesome.
awesome. But that's the crazy thing about Twitch, right? So let me ask you, because I asked BilliPino this, right? And so unlike BilliPino, where most of his DJ, I guess, career has been online for him, whereas yours, like, you've done radio, you've done all these different things. How has, like, being on Twitch, how's that experience have been for both of you, I should ask, because you're a husband-wife team, right? Like Maria and Marie Riti and Theo, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how has that been for the two of you?
At first, it was rough. It was transitioning from the normal DJ
Yeah.
into an MC streamer. That whole streamer mindset now.
Yes, yes.
You have to transition out of it, and so for a long time, I was uncomfortable speaking on a mic. I hated, even in the clubs, I hated doing the drink shout outs. I hated saying, hey, you've got kamikaze shots at the bar, blah, blah, blah. I hated doing that. I never liked talking on the mic. So I
Did
had
you
to
have to
learn.
like practice? You know, like you're like, okay, I gotta like push the shots and push the drinks. Like I remember like taking that the times that I did do stuff over at the club, like I would read it like 20 times
Yeah,
and then say it and it'll still come out wrong. Because I just hated
absolutely.
talking on the mic.
I hated talking on the mic,
Yeah.
and that was my biggest difficulty. And then, John really helped me with that. He
Yeah.
was my buffer for a long time, and to break out of my shell, I think that was the biggest thing. And for as far as Lori goes, she didn't she didn't like Twitch in the beginning.
No, I didn't like Twitch at all.
Yeah.
He was always on his phone, multiple devices, always typing on his phone, and I'm like,
Okay.
hello, who are you chatting with? Who are you
Yeah.
texting?
And you know what? And sis, I totally get it. So yeah, it's not Twitch's fault. It's your husband's fault.
Yeah.
No, no, no. I'm just kidding.
It's like, why are you breaking all your equipment out again? Why is it set up in the living room? It was just it was and the struggle between us, it was kind of like, well, I just need you to see. If you just see and maybe, get involved a little bit, you may like it, It's like trying to tell your kids to try broccoli for the first time. Try it, you're going to like it, you know. But it was that way in the beginning. I had to slowly introduce it to her before her turning into this mod that's like modding for like earwax, like and
Yeah.
people like that. It's just like, whoa, how'd you become the super mod? But I think with anything, it's an evolution.
Yeah.
And this platform that we have here is so special that people can evolve. Once you get out of your old skin and be comfortable, you're gonna find that, hey, there's people doing the same exact thing you are doing, and you guys can collaborate. You guys can feed off each other's energy. Hey, I've been down this road before. Feed off each other's experience. And that's the community we're talking about. That family,
Oh, for
and-
sure.
and,
For sure,
you know,
bro.
I can't I can't express how much this community has given to me so far, and it's just
Yeah.
like, wow, all the love. And it's I'm not bullshitting when I say, yo, I really am thoroughly in love with my chat,
Yeah.
because they're the ones that bring me joy when I stream.
Yeah.
A lot of times I joke around because I do that lunchtime stream, and I joke around. It's like, I'd rather be here with you guys than do my work. I'm supposed to be on lunch, but I'm here messing
Yeah.
around for 2 hours because it brings me peace.
Yeah.
Twitch is more fun
Oh,
than
for
work.
Sure. For sure.
Oh yeah,
For
oh,
sure.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's funny because so I work the graveyard shift and I work riding and I patrol riding the Chinatown downtown area, and so I don't listen to the radio anymore. So I'll find someone's channel on Twitch and actually play that, and then just patrol with like just whomever's on that night. Like sometimes I'll just kind of stroll through the Twitch streets and see who's on and just vibe with them and just lurk at their channels. You just being able to just listen and vibe and then just support them, especially those that are like that just have the affiliate status. I love supporting those channels
Oh yeah.
because I know what that likes. I know what that feels like.
Right.
I do.
Right.
And just being able to be there with them, whether you're in there chatting with them or just lurking, just being able to help them with the numbers and just listening and just hearing that. Like I lurk on your channel a lot. I just don't say anything because I'm busy doing stuff.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
I see you.
So yeah, right. And that's the mod's job too, right? To check
Yeah.
kind of
Right.
like every once in a while, like we'll go look at like, oh yeah, I see so and so is here, and they're in there. But but that's the support that I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's reciprocal, just as much as our viewers and the mods love coming back and supporting us. It's reciprocal because without you guys, like it'd be awesome. We love playing music, but after a while, if we just playing to ourselves,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
Well,
it just
what's it
like,
for?
yeah, yeah. You're like, oh, okay, yeah. Why am I even doing this?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah. So again, that's the beauty of having a community such as Twitch, being able to. You talk about evolving, right? And I'm sure when your channel and when you started, and where you are today, like, could you have pictured this? I certainly couldn't. Right? I didn't think like sitting on my ugly ass couch, trying to work things off of my iPad, trying to call Princess Leona to see if the audio even works, and calling up Mashup Mike and like yeah, you got to plug this in. Like I don't even know what that means, you know,
Yeah.
to where it is today. That's the crazy part,
Yeah.
So props
Definitely.
to everyone here, the two of
Absolutely.
you, the mods, whether you're visiting and you're a mod on D1DRU's channel or someone else's channel or multiple DJs channel, thank you. Mahalo, you guys. And if you're not a mod and you're just a viewer that supports a whole bunch of streamers, mahalo to you guys too as well. Like your presence, I always say this, the gift is in the presence. That's really what it is for me. Yeah.
I agree, bro. 100%.
Yeah. So, what is your like? Is there like a future Twitch goal? Is the goal for you to maybe perhaps in the future to push for that partner status? What is it for you,
Um,
brother?
Honestly, yeah. That's
Good,
that's in the cards. That is
good.
definitely in the cards.
Yeah,
I don't share it much. But if you're ever in my channel, I'm working with the East Coast guys, DJ Richie Rich Detroit.
yeah,
We've put together a mastermind group, and we're supporting each other and trying to help each other grow. With that, this is what we've done so far. We've got 3 people. One is already made partner. Two have got their applications unlocked and submitted already for
nice,
partners.
nice.
And every time we start looking at analytics, I remember when I first talked to you, Don, I
Yeah,
asked you about what it's gonna take, right?
yeah,
And you told me it's a numbers game.
yeah,
And from then I knew it was like, yo, this is about networking. This is about building your community, building your support, building up those numbers, because
yeah,
that's what you're going to need. That's what Twitch wants to see. So
yeah.
I started looking at analytics. And when I got introduced to Tweak Music Tips, DJ Kova,
Hmm.
we analyzed my channel, and he said, do these tweaks, adjust things around, and see where you go. And it was almost like within a week, we saw the numbers jump, and to the point where, yo, I thought this is so it's like it's so much gold right now, right?
Yeah,
I can't keep this to myself. I need to be able to understand it so I could teach it and I could pass it on.
awesome.
And that's, to me, I decided for myself that it was better that it's not me pushing for partner, it's we pushing for partner.
Yep.
We meaning multiple streamers doing it together,
Yeah,
supporting each other. And so, when the day comes, whenever that's going to be, probably sometime within this year, yeah, there is going to be a push. Don't know when
beautiful.
it's going to be, but it's going to be relatively soon.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, yeah. And I hope you reach out. You just let me know, man, because I'll be one of those supporters. You know that already.
Oh yeah,
That's easy.
absolutely.
That's
And
automatic. You know that, bro.
yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And I know when I look at the chat screen right now, I know all of these people in here. Man, if it's kind of like if they got your back done, they got my back, and they got the
Yeah,
missus back. This is all one love. This is all one big family, and the support that we've seen, in the past few weeks is just like phenomenal, and
yeah,
it's so good and rich with love
yeah,
that how can you not be addicted to this, right? And I say, I hate to use the word addiction because there's so many bad references to addiction, but being addicted to Twitch is like being addicted to your family, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. You know, I love it so much that, yo, man, I wake up with it, I go to sleep with it. It's kind of like, you know, this is part of our lives now.
Yeah. Twitch is like that girlfriend your wife doesn't mind having.
That is very true.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, you're on Twitch? Oh, okay. Tell him I said
Okay.
hi. I'm like,
Tell him I said
"Oh,
hi."
shit. Let me scroll this Twitch channel right here.
Fun fact. He does sleep with Twitch.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do.
Now we know.
No, we know. Yeah, D1DRU sleeps with Twitch. Hey.
I'm trying to fall asleep and I hear this music on his side of the
No,
bed.
what she hears is stress yelling.
Oh Lord. You hear him laughing over there and I'm like, what the hell are you laughing at? He's like, stressy.
You know, again, you know, if it wasn't for Twitch, I wouldn't have met Stress.
Absolutely.
And
Right.
so many others, right?
Right.
So
right.
many others, like all of you. So many people in the chat room.
So many.
Again, I and I've said this many times. Like we are connected in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, meeting up physically kind of completes that connection. You know,
Absolutely.
you know, if there's this one workshop that I teach, and I put up this slideshow, this picture of the Hawaiian Islands, right? So there's 8 islands that make up the Hawaiian Island chain. And I'll ask them, I was like, okay, what do you see? Right? And usually the answer is, well, I see 8 islands. Okay. Like, are they connected? Like, well, no. What separates them? Well, water. Okay. Well, what happens if we drain the water? What do you see? Right? You drain all that water and you realize that we're all connected. It's just the water is the appearance of separation. We're always we are connected in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. So whether you live on the West Coast and I'm here in Honolulu, we're still connected. The body of water is the illusion of what separates us. Right? That's the
Yeah.
difference. Right? Which is why when you meet each other, like when I met you guys, it's as if I've known you for many, many years. Like we've been friends for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's the connection that I'm talking about. Spiritually, we are connected in some way, shape, or form. When we meet is where you complete that connection, where it becomes then it becomes complete, right?
Yeah.
And I always make this joke when I meet people like who I saw. Like I had lunch last week with DJ Immaculate, and then a couple days later, I had breakfast with DJ Mel SF,
Nice.
right? And so like Mel was like, "Hey man, so nice to meet you, bro. Like, oh, we bros for life." I say, "Hey man, here's the deal, man. Whether you like it or not, we ohana for life." And, you know, I mean, I always say we laugh, but because that's just how we feel, right?
Right.
And the connection has always been there for all of us. But again, shout out to Twitch, because us
Absolutely.
creating that community allows us to have that connection, right? Shout out to DJ Rose. When I
Yeah.
met her for the first time, like, oh my gosh, this chick right there, I love her so much. Yeah, so dope, so dope. DJ Unique Illusions, all out in Las Vegas. I watched his channel, and homeboy spits out and says like a Samoan phrase, and I thought he was Samoan. I'm like, how do you know these words? He goes, oh man, I grew up with all the Usos, man. Like, yeah, that was my bodyguard. I'm like, oh, so you were the Asian with the car. I got it. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'd be your friend too. Yeah, straight up.
The Asian with the
Wow.
Like, hey, yo, Unique, man, pick me up. Like, hey, so I got a Honda, and I'm trying to fit 5 Samoans inside. It's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen, bro.
Like a clown car, trying to
Clown
fit
car.
everybody inside.
Oh man.
Crazy. So let me get a little bit personal between the two of you in terms
Absolutely.
of marriages. Like,
Yeah.
what's been your secret or your formula of success? I'm sure there's several different things that have been able to keep you guys together for the last 17 years of marriage.
Oh man, it's easy, bro. It's easy.
Yeah,
Communication.
There it is.
there it is. Yeah,
There it is.
Communication. We've always
Communication.
been big on communication since we met.
nice.
Being open, honest, just about everything and anything. Not being afraid to go to each other, whether it's something we're feeling, a problem we're having, needing advice, being angry, upset, of course, there's times when we do raise our voice at each other, but I'd have to say that's very rare. That's very rare when that happens. Just because we have a solid foundation of, the communication.
That's it. I mean, I think that was one of our strongest points when we were dating, is the communication, and we've never lost it.
Nice.
And that's what keeps us going. She knows what I'm thinking when I'm not even thinking it, right?
So communication and corned beef.
Yes, that's it.
Big Rob G right there.
Oh man, that's me.
There you go, Rob.
That's it. Oh man, that's my heart.
Actually, that's your stomach.
That's what. Okay, that's both. That's both.
Big Rob hit it on the nose.
That's it.
I hit it on the belly.
Hit it on the belly.
Yeah, hit it on the belly.
Oh man, wow.
I love it. Yeah, communication. I love that. I'd also like to think, along with communication, there comes compromise.
Oh, absolutely.
And here's why I say that, because yes, I totally agree with the communication, but in communication, you disagree. You don't have to always
Absolutely.
agree, because you can
Right.
agree to disagree,
Oh,
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's one thing that you communicate, absolutely, but I think the underlying thing is, while you're communicating, that there's some compromise that comes behind it, right? It's a
Yes.
give and take,
Absolutely.
give and take.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And so I officiate ceremonies. So I'm not a minister, but I have an officiant's license that allows me to marry couples here throughout the state of Hawaii. And normally, one of my advice in my ceremonies, I'll say, "Hey, look, being married is, is where is there an, like, one of the keys to marriage is being able to serve your partner and give everything you have 100%. Because many times people say, oh, marriage is 50-50. Well, if it's 50-50, what are you doing with the other half? And why are you saving that? And who are you saving it for?
Yeah.
Right?
You got a side piece?
Yeah, right? And I think I somehow maybe got mixed up where it's actually a 100-100. But I think the key behind that is, like, as a partner, like, I would give 100%. And I think the key for this is this: without expecting anything back from your partner. Because when you expect something
Mhm.
and you don't get it, then you get disappointed, and that
Sure.
constantly happens. Then you get mad, and then you stop communicating, and then you go and find communication elsewhere.
Right.
Then you realize, oh, I can communicate with her or him, but I cannot communicate with my spouse, and therein lies the problem,
Yes.
right?
Right.
And so
Right.
if you give 100% without expecting anything back, and if you imagine both sides doing that, I think that's where the miracles lie.
Yeah.
It's not perfect. No marriage is.
No.
Yeah, I've heard a few people that say, like, my spouse and I, like, we never argue. We've never argued in our marriage. And some people may disagree with me. And some people, and I always say this: if you're saying you've never got into a disagreement, I'm not saying an argument, a disagreement, like, I don't agree with that. You're not arguing, you just don't agree with it. And if someone is saying we've never got into a disagreement, somebody's lying.
Yeah.
Again,
Yep.
that's been my experience, because now
Yep.
someone's not telling the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a relationship, you will have disagreements. You're not going to agree on everything. And
Absolutely.
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the key right there. It's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
No, man.
You got to work through it together.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, communicate the book. I know.
I argue almost every day, almost on Monday, almost on Tuesday, almost on Wednesday. I love that.
Oh man.
I think Futterbuck, aka feedback, is
Feedback.
yeah. What you smoking, dog? What you smoke? I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So chat on how you guys out there, like, throw out you guys' advice. We'd like to see it. Right. Diana Lynn Rivera, all out in Florida. Marriages work both ways. Both always need to grow and change, but still be on the same path. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes. Yes.
It is. Right. I think one of the big things my wife always and I always agreed on is when we make a decision on behalf of our children, because our children knows how to play their parents,
Mm-hmm.
we will always have the same answer, and we have the same agreement on whatever stand. Like if it's yes or if it's a no, no matter who comes to us, yeah, no. The answer is no. Right? What did your mother said? No. Yeah, I agree. It's a no.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we do, right?
Right? I
Yeah,
think
it's
so many parents do
You
that.
better go ask your dad. That's what I
Yeah.
get all the time. Well, she told me to go ask you, Dad.
That means you make the decision.
Right. That means you're gonna be the bad guy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
What did your
and
mom say?
Yep, that's
Well,
how you
Mom
turn
said
it. You're
to
like,
ask
well,
you.
what did she say?
Wait, so did we not communicate on that?
I don't know.
Okay, so when they come to you and they say, "Mommy said to ask you," that
Oh.
means you make the decision.
Okay. So
Got it?
So, all right. I make the decision. Well, it's going to be no.
So no, Drew, that's when you ask like, is this gonna cost me anything? Because if there's some type of money transaction, it should be a no.
It should be a no.
How much is it going to cost monetarily? Oh, not that much. Especially when they say not that much.
Not
like,
that
what are
much.
you talking about? Not that you have nothing. How are you going to say not that much when you have zero?
Right?
Bro, my daughter did this to me the other day.
What?
She came to me and it's like, Dad, can I order these jeans online? I was like,
That's when I was sick. She asked me first, and
Yeah,
I
I
said,
know.
"I'm sick. Go ask your dad." No,
No,
I
you-
said,
you
"Go
said
ahead. Tell your
yes.
dad."
Go
I said,
ahead.
"Yes.
Tell
Go
your
ahead. Tell your
dad."
dad to order it."
And so she comes to me and I asked her, what did your mom say? And she says, well, Mom said, yeah, ask you. And I'm thinking like,
She said yes.
she said yes. But then I looked at these jeans and I'm like, damn. I don't want to be spending that. Hell no. And it's like,
am I buying this? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
am I-
that's easy. No.
wait, if I'm gonna be spending all this money, can I have the pieces of the holes that are cut out of these jeans? Because
Right.
you know what I mean. Why am I spending this much money for some
Crazy,
holy
right?
ass jeans?
Crazy. Crazy.
But yeah, I mean, and I get it. We Lori was sick. We've been sick. I don't know if you know this, but
No,
we were
yeah,
we
I
were
heard.
down for like a good month,
Yeah.
more than a month.
5 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we're getting through it.
Yep.
You're here. I appreciate you so much.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Get feedback. He's on a road today.
Vicks.
Right there, Vicks. Yeah.
Vicks on the feet.
Vicks
Yeah,
on
on
the
the
feet
feet.
and
With
put your socks
socks.
on
On
it.
the beat with the socks.
On the
Elevate
beat.
the bit. Elevate the
Elevate
bit.
the feet.
That's so true, though. That's old school. That's
That's
what my
old
grandmother
school.
used. There's Vicks on everything.
Yeah. Oh, you
Vicks
got
on
a cut.
Everything.
Put some
Yeah,
Vicks on it.
yeah,
What?
Put some Vicks on it. Why are you sneezing? Come here. Like, no. Like, it sticks your finger in your nose. I'm like, Grandma, why? What are you doing, Grandma? Yeah.
Put Vicks in the nose.
Yeah. So shout out to DJ Joe GSD. So I had him, the BFF DJs on, right? And we're doing our Wisdom Wednesday, everything, and we end the show and we're done. And we're talking. I'm like, hey, thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. And poor Joe goes, hey man, you didn't even let me share my words of wisdom, my favorite quote. I was like, holy crap, I'm sorry. That's what he's talking about.
DJ
So-
Joe, I see you.
So Joe, I'm gonna have another show where I'm just gonna invite just you, and I'm gonna have you share whatever words of wisdom, favorite quotes. It'll be a whole full 2 hours of just you sharing your quotes, Joe. Just you. All right, Joe.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go,
make it up
Joe.
to you, brother. I'm gonna make it up to you, man. I love you, bro. Well, speaking of that, speaking of favorite quotes, any words of advice, maybe marriage or favorite quotes or words to live by, what would it be? If you have separate ones or you want to just share one together as a couple, what would it be?
Go ahead, babe. I know you got a quote.
Why you gotta laugh though?
Because
So my quote, and many of you in the chat may know this already about me. If you can dance, be free, and not be embarrassed, you can rule the world.
I love it. And I actually saw her dance, by the way, and she's a great dancer. Yeah. Just don't ask me and Drew to dance, because that's like a good 20 seconds and then we're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
No, I don't have the stamina for that anymore, man.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. And we take a left turn into the
And we're
Bastos.
right back to the Bastos.
So, is it still on though?
Wow.
Yeah, is it still on? He didn't even catch that. He
Should I be
didn't even
asking you?
catch that. He's like, is it still on? You're like, what? What is on?
What's on?
Apparently it's off.
It's off. Oh, man.
I love it. I love it. How about you, Drew? How about you, my brother?
I got a couple. I mean, it kind of
Yeah, go ahead, man.
defines a little bit about me and my personality.
Yeah.
You are the artist to your own life. Don't hand the paintbrush to anybody else.
Love it.
You know.
Yep.
And with that, two things that really define me are your faith can move mountains, your doubt can create them. So get out of your own way.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah, man. And I've lived that for a long time, you know, being one of the shortest guys on my football team. And it was kind of like I had to live that, you know, where I doubted myself for the longest because I was smaller than everybody, you know. How do you play inside linebacker at 5'5", 180 pounds, and then you got these guys that are like 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
You're gonna get blasted, man.
Yeah.
But it's all in the heart and your willingness to push forward, and I've applied that all throughout my life. You know?
So you mentioned playing football. What position did you play?
So I played inside linebacker or middle linebacker,
Yeah.
and then I also played fullback.
How tall are you, bro?
5'5".
Okay. And so like you played with like your teammates, average height for them.
Average height for them is probably like 6'1". Big guys, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, they tower over me. You know, I was always the running joke back then was they would call me big man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and naturally it's like, hey, big man, get over here. Like,
Yeah.
You know, and I get it. You know, I was the small guy, but they also saw, being that I was starting both ways, I had the biggest heart. You know, and the biggest drive to do something because I always believed I had to prove it.
Yeah.
Because physically, I didn't have the stature for it, so I had to show out. You know, and so I apply that to everyday life. You know, you have to have faith in everything that you do. And keep that about yourself, so you never lose your direction. And the moment that you start second guessing yourself, that's when the obstacles come. You know, that's when things start to see difficult or whatnot. You just gotta have faith to clear that out. So,
I love it, bro. Yeah. Deep, man. Deep. Who is that dog? What's your dog's name?
Oh,
Hi, puppy.
that's Blaze.
Blaze.
What a Blaze.
Do you want to know why we named him Blaze?
Yeah, why is he Blaze? Why?
Because back then, when we first got him, I liked to blaze.
Oh. I like that. And then when you exhale, it's white, and poof, here comes Blaze.
Yeah,
It's
that's it.
a white puppy right there.
Yeah.
No, but this is my baby since
I love it.
the two kids are grown and they're pretty independent. They're always in their rooms, so this little guy is always by my side.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
And he'll kick me off the bed.
Oh yeah.
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 We love our furry children too. Yeah.
Yes.
So there's a message. Salty nuts. What is this right here?
Can we hear the clock story?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Clock story. Clock story is many years ago. I used to work at Old Navy, and if you remember, Old Navy used to have the headsets and the the walkie talkies, so that we could talk to each other. So I was working. It was holiday season, really busy. Was working in the front as a cashier, and my light above my register was broken. But I was clearly open. I was telling everybody, all the customers, I'm open. A guy confronts me, asks me if I'm open. I tell him yes. And then for whatever reason, he gets into the other line, and by the time he's like next to me, he keeps dogging me, and I'm like, yo, you feel it, that you feel the heat off somebody when they're mugging you.
Yeah, big time.
And I look at him. And I was like, can I help you, sir? And he's like, what time you clock out? And I'm just like taken aback. I'm like, whoa, dude, chill out, dude. He's like, what time you clock out? And he kept pushing it.
Yeah.
And I radio for my manager to come forward. And so they're on their way. But this guy starts getting in my face to right up in my face. What time you clock out? And I had enough. And back then I was a hothead. So I go to remove the headset and the radio. I slam it down, and this thing goes full on. So anything that's happening on that headset is live to the whole store.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's live. And
So you got a hot mic then?
I had a hot mic. This thing is hot. And I slammed it. I said, I clock out now, bitch. And then we was on. We were on, bro. And then my boys, all my boys seem to work in the same store. And they're all running to the front. And they're like, yo, what's going on? You see me just scrapping with this guy. Nice. And, took loss prevention, took my boys, took the manager, even some customers to just peel me off this guy. Because I was just going nuts. But yeah, that's where it came from. I clock out now.
And then did you find out why? Because I'm pretty sure he probably I was just wondering because I actually wanted your number.
No. He thought he didn't hear me. So the story was when the cops came, he didn't hear me tell him that I'm open.
Oh wow.
Oh.
And he thought I just ignored him. But I told him I was open. Yeah, I acknowledged him, you know. And I really do believe when someone is talking to you, you have to give that a little bit of attention. Just that cordial respect. Just hear them out real quick, even if it's just bullshit. Hear them out real quick because you might be missing something, and that guy clearly missed it. So he went out there with full intention to try to mess me up, but he got his. He got his. So that's the clock story. That's Salty Nuts.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you, Salty Nuts.
Yeah. Thank you. And again, this is why we communicate right there.
Yes.
Otherwise, you get clocked out and then you're like, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, what you die? Quentin Tarantino right there. That's crazy. That's something a local guy would say right there. Totally. That's something a local person. Yeah. What? Well, you like beef, bro. You like beef.
You like scrap.
Like scrap, bro. Like scrap, bro. You like kiss the floor. Yeah, crazy. So when's your next stream, brother? When's your next stream?
Next stream is gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow is what are we on? We're on Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I do my lunchtime streams from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific. And then I'm adding on Saturdays 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific if I'm not on a raid train.
Nice.
And this weekend we do have a raid train that Flip the Beats and I put on. It's called the West Coast Mixtape Tour.
Awesome.
So that'll be happening this Saturday. So yeah, that look out for that. That's gonna start at 10 a.m. Pacific, and we're gonna run all the way to 7 p.m.
Awesome. Great. Well, brother, you let me know, man, when you decide to make that push.
It's gonna be soon, brother. It's
I'm
gonna
sure
be
there's
soon.
going to be a whole bunch of people that's going to be out there ready to support you.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. It's gonna be a couple of us because like I said, I don't want to do it alone. My goal is to do this partnership with some folks. That's how we're kind of gearing this, and the way this little mastermind group is working, it seems to be working out that way.
Awesome.
And I really enjoy the camaraderie and the support that we're getting out of it. It just blows my mind, man. This Twitch world and this community is nothing but love. And I can't express how much I'm in love with it.
100%, brother. 100%.
More than me?
Oh shit! Here we go.
Like, absolutely not, babe. No way.
Absolutely not.
Like, the love I have for Twitch, it's like just this is how tiny it is compared to the love I have for you.
The love I have for you.
Good answer. Good answer.
My love for you is stronger than the Bix.
Stronger than the Bix. Oh man.
Yeah.
You know what? I love you guys. Thank you so much for this. I appreciate you. Thank you for the laughter. It helps me more than you even
absolutely,
know.
bro.
Those of you out in the chat room, thank you so much. We're going to raid out into our sister DJ Chris Cut. I think she is celebrating her 20K followers. I think
Nice.
so.
Nice.
So we're going to go and show her some love. Our sister all the way out there in the 702. But the rest of you, all of you out there, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Shout out to DJ BilliPino. Shout out to the D1DRU and Mrs. D1DRU. I love the two of you so much. Thank you for blessing me today on this Wisdom Wednesday, something I sorely needed. And I love you guys.
Hey, thank
Love
you so much,
you.
brother.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so stand by.